food security. How can we provide the food security for us? We have seen the scenario, we have seen the trends. Now, are we able to compete this? What is the thing actually happening in our agriculture? The thing is, we are using many unscientific methods. We are using many fertilizers which are going deep into the underground layers and spoiling the fertility of the crops at various levels. This could be one point which could be the reduction of the crops or the fertility or the production output. Then how can we get the availability of the food for all the people? Or how do we say that is the food available for everybody or not? There is a calculation for this according to the mathematical statements, like do we get the food supplied is sufficient or not? Because generally when we see news, we have that 80 million stores of rice is stored in the PDS and all these things. Do we really get it or no? Where is the formula for this? See here, per year how much food we are getting is equal to the production. The total production what is made in the entire nation, that is from all the 28 states and the union territories, wherever the rice produced or wherever the wheat is produced, that everything is calculated minus the seeds which are present in that, the feed or the wastage which has been removed from that. Then you get plus you have to add the net, means if we are importing something that should be added for it, when we are exporting something that should be deducted from it, because exporting is nothing but literally we are throwing it away from our place, importing is we are getting it from other place to our place. So total is that production minus seed, feed and wastage plus the imports what we are getting is called the total production of the year or the availability of rice per year. Then how do we calculate the availability of rice per day? How can we get it? Just simple production of the food grains by total food. After we get the formula of this production, the per year production divided by the entire population, total divided by 365 days, because per year we have 365 days divided into, you get per day how much amount or food do we require for the entire nation for us. This is a formula mathematically to be proved to say that whether we are getting the sufficient amount of food grains available for us in our nation or no. Basing on this criteria, we can say that whether the rice is available for us sufficiently according to the people's requirements or no. Coming to the point, like not only rice, wheat, cereals or food grains or any other items, are we getting all the other things also sufficiently as per we are getting this, or only we have the problem only with the rice and wheat, because most of the people have the raw food, or like compulsory we need more amount of rice and wheat? No, it is not the condition here. Cells, pulses, everything are also not available to the required levels or the sufficient levels, or the sufficient amount of the thing which is needed for us is not at all reachable here, because we have problems in production of that also, because the rice, as it is a major thing and everybody needs rice at every nook and corner of India, so we address it in a larger scale, but the same lands are producing the same things. We have to understand the point here is the same lands are producing the things which are required for us, which means that here rice we are taking an example, but it is not compulsory that rice is produced completely or productively other than the cells or all these things. Everything is needed for us to get sufficient thing, but we are not able to provide sufficiently for all the items, especially rice is most important, but we are not able to provide cereals, pulses, wheat or anything to the required optimum level. That could be the reason why we are not able to provide the food security in our nation. What are the steps taken by the government? What are the issues addressed? We will discuss just in a moment.